Hey loves, this is Jay from JYoungHealing, and this is going to be a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May mid-month 2020. We're going to hop right into your overall energy for you. What is going on with Aquarius? This could be energies that you're currently in, energies that could be coming towards you, or this could be something that you just recently went through, okay? Let go of fear now is your overall energy. Let go of fear now. I'm going to read the prayer, which says, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Let's pull another oracle for you. Message for Aquarius. Some of you have a lot on your mind too. I'm feeling that too. Energies from the past, things about what you're currently experiencing, what the future is going to look like, something that's right on the forefront. So this is a good time for you to let go of fear. Let go of fear now of the unknown, of how things are going to look. Trust your path, okay? That's beautiful. Let go of fear and trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So we have that let go of fear now and trust your path is your overall energy for whatever it is that you're experiencing. And I feel like I pre-pulled the Two of Fire here. This is this energy of self-discovery, you coming into your own, you coming into a new cycle, a new phase in your life. Some of you might be beginning new partnerships, whether this is an intimate partnership or this could be a business partnership with someone else. You could be entering into a new contract, but this is all about continuing to move forward. Some of you are probably just in the planning stages right now of something and haven't quite moved into it yet. But I feel like there's going to be swift action that is going to be on the horizon for you very soon. Letting go of fear and trusting your path throughout this process is definitely going to be beneficial for you, okay? All right, let's pull some advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius, please. Grounding. The grounding cards about nature, presence, practicality, and stability, okay? That is a good thing for you to do this month is ground. Grounding is going to be very important, being out in nature, being very present with whatever it is that you're experiencing right now in your life, and letting go of that fear and trusting the path. Grounding is going to be very beneficial for you as well, because if you have all of this mind, these thoughts and emotions going on in your mind, you definitely want to kind of get your head out of the clouds and ground down into the earth. That's going to be very important for you. Let's pull another oracle. Advice for Aquarius. No two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Comparisons are odious because they presume all things are equal, which is never the case, okay? So you have grounding and, no two flowers, thinking of no two flowers are the same, yet they're all beautiful in their own way. So your path is not going to look like someone else's path. Maybe it's not as easy as someone else's path. Maybe it isn't as beautiful, from what you're seeing from the outside looking in, okay? But everyone has a struggle. And so there's no need to compare yourselves to anyone, comparisons about, where you live, your job, your career, the car that you drive, wanting to have purchased a home by a certain age, wanting to have been married to someone by a certain age, okay? You can't, it's one of those, it's a surface thing. So we have to just allow ourselves to be in the flow and trust the path, let go of the fear that everything's going to show up as it should. Okay, Aquarius? Let's pull some tarot for you. The bottom of the deck, I have the Page of Swords. This could be your energy. It could also be Libra or Gemini, someone you could be dealing with, or just your energy. I have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups. So we have two fours here. And then we have that King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I feel like some of you are really focused on career right now. You're focused on making money, but you could be focused on um, you could be in a phase of being obsessed with wanting, more money, more of this, more of that, and really not tuning into the body. This is probably why the advice is for you to ground, because your focus is like go, go, go. Okay, with the King of Pentacles here in reverse, and then the Nine of Swords. I feel like something is very stressful, and it's because I feel like it's just like money creating on the brain right now, and that's your focus, and you're like a go-getter and ready to, get after whatever. Because right now your focus is about building security and, having a savings, investing in properties, investing in yourself there with that Four of Pentacles. And then we have the High Priestess. I feel like this is an energy of trying to balance you and trying to ground down and understand what it is that you're experiencing right now. I feel like some of you are just needing to come down and head out of clouds kind of energy, and just kind of let go of what Spirit is saying. Um, let go of the things that used to work, because it doesn't feel like it's going. No, how do I reword this, Spirit? Let go of the things, the ways of doing things that that you're used to doing, because it's going to look and feel differently. So having that attachment to, oh, if I do it this way, this is going to be my result. Letting go of that right now is only going to benefit you, and being more open. Okay, so grounding, coming out of the clouds and grounding down in nature. And with the Four of Cups here, this is about you reevaluating things, and seeing the bigger picture of things, and trying to some of you are needing to do more meditation, and connecting in nature. Like we have the grounding card and the Four of Cups. They look just the same. A lot of contemplating and reevaluating things. That's going to be, big for you now, as you take this time to ground. Take this time and not pushing yourself down into the ground, Aquarius, because you're comparing your life to someone else's, or you're comparing, you're putting all of these limits or limitations on yourself about where you're supposed to be at a certain age, or where you're supposed to be at, at this point in your life. It's time to let that go, and really just allow the flow to happen. Okay, that doesn't mean that you can't grind out, and make your money, and start investing in things, in properties, or people. That doesn't mean you can't do this, but this can't consume you. So you have to ground down. Okay, that is the advice for this month. Let me see if there's a card that I want to clarify for you. Let's clarify this. I want to clarify this High Priestess. Wrong deck. Okay. Why is the High Priestess here? Because that High Priestess is your major arcana here. So I pulled the Eight of Staffs, the Chariot, and the Three of Coins. I'm feeling like some of you might have a business deal. A business deal on the line too for some of you guys. You got a business deal over the line that's kind of got you stressed out, because there's a lot of work, time, and energy that you're putting into something, an investment, a deal, or waiting for some sort of, a loan, or you're waiting for investments, something of that nature. I feel like there's a lot of, with the eight of staves here, I feel like you're waiting on an approval, so maybe something that's going to come, like an e-letter or something like that. You're waiting for an email, a text, or something. You're waiting for the go-ahead with something. I feel like that it's all going to work out, but I feel like it's overwhelming for you guys right now. But I do feel like there is some sort of collaboration that's happening here with the Three of Coins. I feel like it could be a successful venture, but your advice is to take a little bit of time to yourself and ground this month, so that when you're walking into these big decisions that you're going to be making for your future, you have a clear mind, right? Because right now there is, I feel like some of you don't really have the clarity that you need because it's very, very stressful and overwhelming for some of you. Okay. All right. Let's get the overall energy for you. I mean, the overall outcome. What's the outcome for Aquarius? You are good enough and prosperity lies ahead for you. You are good enough and prosperity lies ahead. So new moon in Taurus, full moon in Virgo energy, okay? Earth signs, that's all about, creating, and that's all about grounding, coming back down to earth. That's all about practicality as well, right? We have this practicality card here as your advice, or the grounding card, which is also practicality. So we have, this energy in two earth signs here is about creating stability, tangible things in your world. So maybe around the new moon in Taurus or the full moon in Virgo, things are going to start to open up. You're going to start realizing the good that's, you're going to start realizing your worth. Okay. So for some of you that offer, that may be an entrepreneur and have your own business, um, this is about, I feel like, knowing your worth when it comes to the service that you're offering, or if it's a product that you've made. Know your worth and charge accordingly. Okay. So if somebody needed to hear that, that is your message. Charge accordingly. So for some of you that are thinking like, oh, I don't want to charge too much, or I can't charge certain people, know your worth, know your value, and charge what you need to charge, so that you open up that space for the people who really need your product or your service, and they will pay for it. Okay. And prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus, so that energy could be coming around um, that part of the season as well. So maybe you want to look into when the next new moon in Taurus is going to be. All right, let's pull some tarot for you. Outcome. Outcome for Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, I have the Strength card. Step into it. Step into it with courage and will and power and authority and strength. I pull the Eight of Swords, the Magician, the Temperance, the Six of Swords, and then the Knight of Swords, okay? So a lot of your energy here, Aries and Sagittarius here as well, okay? So I feel like you guys are, in a balancing act right now. Some of you are feeling like you may get to a point where you feel like, your hands are kind of tied. You don't know what to do, and there's too many obstacles in front of you, and you're not sure which way to go. You know which way to go, okay? Some of you are probably thinking, you may be feeling like, maybe I'm not good enough for this deal. That, maybe I've never envisioned myself having this amount of money. However the scenario plays out for you, you're going to be manifesting something big. Okay, just don't allow yourself to be manipulated through this process. If you do have a partnership with someone else, whether this is intimate or a business partnership, um, but remember, you have equal control over this situation, over this investment as well. Okay, so there, you would be the only one blocking yourself from seeing the full picture. I feel like everything's going to be laid out on the table for you, and it's going to be you that's going to make the decision about whatever you need to make the decision about. But remember that you don't have this blindfold on, and you don't have a million obstacles around you. This is like you getting in your head about you being worthy. Okay, remember, you are good enough. You're good enough. So again, there's a balancing act. I do feel like with the Six of with the Six of Swords here and then the Knight of Swords, there could be someone also coming towards you as well. You could be walking away from something, but I feel like it's almost like you're meeting someone halfway. Okay, someone is coming towards you rather quickly, and you're moving towards them slower. Okay, and at a slower pace. I'm going to clarify this Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here for Aquarius? You could be dealing with another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Empress is here, Libra, Taurus energy. Ten of Coins here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Five of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So maybe, maybe for some of you, this is about creating a family dynamic. Something could be coming towards you. This could be for some of you. This could be conception for some of you. As I'm looking at the Empress, the Ten of Coins in the center, and then we have the Five of Swords. But I do feel like with the Five of Swords, there could be like some roadblocks there for you, or maybe some conflict or some tension for some of you as well. So again, this could play out in career, this could play out in your personal life, but this Knight of Swords, so, I feel like you're moving towards something slow and someone's coming at you really fast, okay? Like I said, this could possibly be a relationship, but I'm not going to go too deep into that because that could be like another 20 minutes of trying to figure out who this person is. Okay. So something's definitely coming towards you, and you're moving towards something as well. And this could just be some sort of financial opportunity for you, something that is going to allow you to create some longevity and some long-term success in your life. Something that where you could build a legacy. So maybe this is an opportunity for those of you that this is based around career. This is some sort of investment that takes off. But I do feel like with the investment, there is a little bit of tension around something when it comes to possibly even some documents, as I'm looking at the Six of Swords here. So making sure you're reading through everything and everything is ironclad before you're signing on the line. Otherwise, you can avoid this, this tension or this conflict around whatever this situation is. Okay, Aquarius. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope this resonated with you. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you guys soon. Many blessings and love and light. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Aquarius.